Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica and I'm a homeschooling, homemaking mama of 5. For those of you returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, welcome. Today we're doing something a little different, a thrift store haul. I got this at Goodwill for I think $1 or $2.99. I'm not sure. I thought it looked real cute on my wall. Got these sconces that I'm going to do a little project with here in a minute. Got these pictures. I thought they'd look real cute in my bathroom. They've got like this velvet background. Then I picked up a couple dresses for church. Of course, I pre-washed them and stuff. I found that Goosebumps book for my son. I thought it was, super cute. It was only like 10 cents. That dress is super comfortable. And I got some coffee cups there, and I'm not sure why. I just kind of skimmed over them because that's like my favorite part. And the funny thing is, this is the Irish Blessing one, but that Niagara Falls one, that's the second cup from Niagara Falls that I have found at a thrift store, and not at the same one and not even in the same city. And this dress was super cute. My daughter likes to cosplay, and it kind of had like this like saloon type feel too, so I thought if nothing else it'd be fun for Halloween. My kids love Goodwill. I can take them to a new store and they are just kind of whatever, but they go to Goodwill and you swear it's like giving them candy or something. They have a blast. But I love it because, it's just one-of-a-kind stuff. Okay, so here's my DIY. I'm going to make some candles with my leftover tarts. I, for whatever reason, hoard tart wax when I'm done with my tarts. And I dump them into mason jars, and I have been collecting them. But here's a little bit of candle wick that I got from Hobby Lobby, I believe. So I took those sconces that y'all saw earlier, took them out of my back porch, and I got this flat black spray paint that's got primer in it. I got it at Walmart for like $5. Just kind of jumping around the place. I'm obviously making the candles to go into these little sconces, and then I have those little cowboy and cowgirl silhouettes to put in the back. I don't know, this just kind of came to me. I guess these are silhouettes, the cameo type look. I have got a collection of cameo jewelry. It's just ridiculous. I absolutely love them. But I just spray painted these with this black, and they were real cheap plastic, and I mean I paid $2 for them, so if it didn't go the way I wanted it, it was no big deal. But fortunately, it turned out pretty cute. But the candles, to be honest, they would have been much easier to buy, but it was really fun to make them. So what you do is I just took a jar like this. You got to put it in a black jar or a glass jar. And then I put it in a thing of water and then just heated the water up so it would melt the tart wax. And then this took a long time. And then this started to pop up and push out, so I took the little pieces out. I really wish that I could just throw my tart wax away. I don't know why. I feel like I have to keep it. Sometimes I feel like I've got a little bit of hoarding tendencies, but it's like I can always see a creative, funky use for it, and I'm afraid that I'm going to need it. Like this, I just decided to make at the drop of a hat. It was something fun to do for the afternoon, and I didn't have to go to the store and buy anything. Like I could just I had everything I needed there. But then the rest of the year, you don't really need it. So anyway, you just take about maybe, I think that's about 2 feet of the candle wick, and then you just dip each end in, and you do it over and over again. But you have to wait till it cools down in between each dip, or obviously it'll melt off. And you do it, the trick, you gotta figure out how slow and how quick to do it. You don't want to do it too fast or it won't get on there, but you don't want to do it too slow or it'll all melt off. And then you need enough space between your candles to hang them over a large piece so they can dry, because eventually after a while, your candle gets thicker and it takes longer in between dips. And you want it to be like kind of cool to the touch. It can be a little bit warm. And this obviously takes a long time. This took me probably about 3 to 4 hours but it was fine. It was something to do that kind of calms my mind down. And, I like little tedious projects like this. So it was worth it to me to do it. And again, like I said, it would have been much cheaper to go to the Dollar Tree and buy some just, candlesticks to put in. But this was fun. So I just hung them over a piece of flooring that I had. And, like I said, you need enough space in between the candles that they don't stick together. But this, was what they look like after about, I think, an hour or so. I had a lot of stuff I was doing in between. I was cleaning and making dinner and that type of stuff. So, again, this is a project that if you're just kind of dallying around your house, dilly-dallying around your house, you can, do in between. My mom used to do this for Yule. We had a tradition of making candles, so that's kind of where I figured out how to do it. They actually smell pretty well with the tarts. I don't burn candles like this very often, and I probably won't even burn these when I put them in the sconces, but I thought it'd be really cute. They'd look real old-fashioned. But I just printed these cowgirl silhouettes off the internet and then, cut them out. My room is cowboy theme. It's Bart and Lucy. This is my husband and I. It was a joke when we first met, so there's more to it. I'll explain it one day. But these are actually left over from my wedding invitations. I made my own. It was, cowboy theme, Bart and Lucy theme. So I thought they'd make cute backgrounds. And then these are the candles when they were finished. Yes, I realized they were a little phallic looking. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of them. Maybe hang them for decoration or something. So I took the silhouettes and then I took Mod Podge glue or whatever you call it and covered over it. I really didn't know how this was going to work. Like I said, I was just winging this project. And I'm absolutely tickled with how it turned out. I love Mod Podge. I figured out how to do it. I made those, pictures where you take a photo and then you cover it with Mod Podge and make a collage, and it looks, it gives it that really neat glaze over it. But anyway, so I just covered these with the Mod Podge and let it sit for, I don't know, about an hour or so. So I had this leftover paint, chalk paint, and you couldn't see it real closely, or see it real well, but it looked like, I guess it was supposed to be string that was woven through the picture frame. Like it wasn't actual string, it was just plastic. So I thought it would give it a neat little accent to paint them red to match the background on the picture. And again, I love little tedious things like this. I could do it all day long. I end up just focusing on the project, and I guess it just gives my mind a blank slate for a minute. I'm not worrying about anything else. I'm just focusing on this stuff. And this was the final project, y'all, or final result. I thought it looked really cute. My Bart and Lucy. I'll show y'all what I did with the other pieces that I got. I love the hodgepodge, or I guess they call them museum walls, or, oh goodness, there was another word they used for it, but I like, different pieces. And that was it. Hi y'all, this is my first intro experience filming myself talking into the camera, and it is extremely weird. I have done this like 3 times now. This is my 3rd time trying to do it. I keep rolling my eyes, and it's so weird to see yourself talk. Like you start to pick things apart and you're like, oh my gosh, is that what people see? But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I absolutely appreciate all of y'all watching my videos and taking the time out of your day. And I know I keep saying that, but I don't know how else to express how thankful I am. I also wanted to introduce you to the newest member of our family. This is Miss Bellatrix Champion, and as you can see, she only has 3 legs. She's got a little nub. It's so cute, but we got her yesterday. She is a 14-week-old micro American bully. Lulu is mad at me. She's pouting. I've tried to give her extra lovin's, and she is not having it right now. And she's normally my sweetheart, but I guess maybe it's a female dog thing. Like they're marking their territory or whatnot. But I think she'll come around. Lulu's my sweetie. But I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday, and y'all have a wonderful next week. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Oh crap, that's all.